Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
His heart pulse isn't reacting well and ought to wake him up. I don't know what could be the problem, unfortunately. It seems somebody must have done something to this kid. And the only to know what happened to him, is by telling all of us himself.
That's very odd of you to not know Joel. I figured you would have known what is wrong with this poor boy.
Yeah, Dad. Mommy is right. You always know everything.
Well, not everything to be exact, too. This here is completely different. I have never seen a person's heart pulse to stop. He's not dead, which is good for us. But the problem is that his own heart is only beating once every 30 seconds. Making his own body not function properly than it should be. Which makes me believe that this kid is under some sort of dark energy magic spell or something. But to me, that's completely fiction. Just a mythical thing. I don't think that's the problem, Joel. I think you're just trusty. Zed being inside of you really took it too long, huh? I don't think it's time for jokes, Mest. We all have a problem right now. Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know that you need to work on your sensing skills. That's all. I swear if I didn't know you I would have called you a smartass. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, but who is this kid? Now how the hell should I know? I just sensed where the dark energy happened to be at. Then I saw this kid on the ground, badly injured, with no pupils in his eyes.
He's right, we both saw this poor boy on the ground. I thought he was dead, but luckily Joel said he's just knocked out.
And I for one doesn't even know what is going on right now.
Well, do you know a way to wake him up? We need to know what happened at the playground. Of course, though I'm not responsible if I erase this kid's memory. Erased his memory? I don't understand. What I'm going to do is a procedure that I can extract all negative energy inside him.
Extracting negative energy? I thought Elizabeth was the only one who can do that type of technique?
Elizabeth trained me and Isaiah to accomplish the extraction technique. I'm very surprised Joel didn't tell you nor showed you the technique. Does it look like I have the time for my mother to teach me the technique? Anyways, let me do the extraction then. This may hurt the poor kid, but we need to know everything he saw at the playground. So, what happened to Isaiah? Is he still at that play? Yeah, I don't know how long he's going to stay there, nor do I even know when the play is going to be over.
A play, huh? Sally wanted me and Rose to participate in one.
Really? What type of play is it?
I guess it was some sort of holiday play, I guess. Rose didn't like the idea since she told Sally that it was pretty stupid.
And you said it was a holiday play, right? Why did Sally wanted you and Rose to participate in it?
Sally said there was this girl who is participating in a play. I don't think she doesn't like her since the amount of inappropriate stuff she said about this girl.
Do you know what this girl's name is?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I do remember it starting with a G. But the name I cannot remember, Mommy and Dad.
Aw. It's okay, sweetie. There's nothing to be sad about. That's okay if you don't remember.
That's a bit strange. A holiday play? Is it the same play where Isaiah is at? I got to get in contact with him before the play finishes. Wait a minute. Skylar. Where is Rose anyways? I haven't seen her all day.
Long story short, Silver detected a strange energy that he never sensed before. He told me and Rose, and well, Rose didn't take it too lightly. She started to mumble the name. She kept saying Zed, Zed, Zed. I don't know who this Zed is, but I'm thinking it could be someone bad.
So Silver sensed it too. But the bad part is that he told Rose about it. Now I think about it, Rose might believe Zed's still alive. The only thing I'm more concerned if it is really Zed's energy. But the bigger problem is that we all can detect that it's someone completely different. Someone we never even sensed. Wait. Skylar mentioned a girl who is participating at a holiday play. If that's the case, I need to find Rose and the rest of her friends quick. Hey you two. I'll be back in a bit. I gotta go find Rose. I believe we can find out who this anonymous person is. Well, do whatever you can, Joel. I'll be here trying to extract all the dark energy inside this kid.
Well, be careful please. I don't want anything bad happen to you.
Don't you worry about me. There's really nothing to worry about, Silica. I'll be back safe and sound for you, and Skylar.
Mommy, I have a question. Does Dad know where to find Rose?
Of course. Your father is one of the best Sanigram users out there. I'm more than sure he can find Rose with no problem.
You think I can become an awesome Sanigram user like him?
Absolutely, Skylar. I don't think it shouldn't be a problem for you at least. For least I know. Skylar will soon know when she gets older that she was actually born with her Sanigram activated. It surprises me that she hasn't detected any unusual energy. Though I am glad that she's been hanging out with Rose lately. Make Skylar to not questioned about Joel's family history. Knowing Skylar, she's a curious girl.
Huh. Very unusual energy I am getting from this kid.
Really? How unusual is it exactly?
It's strange though. I have never extracted any dark energy like this before. Come take a closer look.
I don't understand. It's green. Is it not supposed to be green?
Actually no. It shouldn't be green at all. Plus, this isn't dark energy either.
Are you serious? It's not really dark energy? Does it have any negative pulse rate to it at least?
It's not dark nor negative at all. It's something completely different than I expected, though, this energy I am extracting has this familiarized to it. Like I sensed this type of energy before, and I can already tell it's not from a Sanigram user either. The extraction is done. This kid should be awake any minute.
But do you know if this is Zed's doing or not?
It's either that, or it could be someone else that Kawaki may have contacted to cause this type of situation we're in.
Whatever who it is, I know the spiritual heaven work forces, and Joel can handle this situation.
What about Rouse?
I know. Rose will do whatever it takes to get her vengeance against Zed. But honestly, this is her fight, not anybody else's.
Ugh. Where the hell is he? I've been looking through this stupid area for 30 minutes. Where is he?
Rose. I'm telling you, I don't know if it is Ed. Like I said before, I sensed a different energy compared to Zed's from 4 years ago. Why don't you listen?
He's right, Rose. Zed is gone. We all know that. I just know it. I just know he's still alive.
Rose. You're acting like an ignorant child right now.
Ignorant? How dare you called me ignorant? Why don't you guys just face it that Zed is somewhere alive, plotting something that can possibly kill us all?
I'll be honest here. I didn't think Zed would still be alive in the first place.
For the first time, I'm actually going to agree with Alex. How can Zed still be alive if the spiritual heaven workforce has disintegrated him from the start?
Actually, that's a fair point you two have said. The spiritual heaven workforces did disintegrate Zed from the start. And if they really did disintegrated him, then there's only one undiscovered problem we're dealing with.
Where are you getting at, Silver?
Well, I could be wrong, but my theory about Zed being alive is entirely busted if you think about it.
Huh? What do you mean? What Silver is trying to say is that there's no way Zed can't be alive. The spiritual heaven workforces disintegrated Zed when you fought against him 4 years ago.
It's actually true. 4 years ago, after that battle against Zed, you have fallen from using all your energy. You passed out right when Zed was badly broken into pieces. That's when the spiritual heaven workforces came and attacked Zed. But only one person was able to escape Zed's dark energy power, and that person who managed to disintegrate him was Joel himself. Joel managed to use some sort of centigram ability to disintegrate Zed, along with the help of Isaiah and Mist. Now you understand, Rose.
Yeah, I just never knew Zed was disintegrated from the start. I always believed he was still alive somewhere. Sorry if I was being a jerk to you guys.
Hey, even if we argue a lot, we'll all still be friends to the very end.
That's so sweet of you to say that, Alex. Maybe you're not so stupid after all.
Now you would like to be my girlfriend?
I don't think so. Silver, it's just that every time I hear that name, I always have those terrifying flashbacks from what happened 4 years ago.
Look, everything is fine. Maybe this whole dark energy stuff is getting to our heads. Let's just go home and enjoy the rest of the day with Skylar. She's probably waiting for us.
Yeah, we should. Knowing Skylar, God knows what she is doing right now.
Help. Somebody help us. She's going to kill us. We didn't know it was our own lunch we ate. Now she's coming after us. Everybody run. Please. Help us. We didn't mean to. It was an accident. We didn't know. We swear on our lives.
I swear this crossover is getting ridiculous.
I don't quite get what you guys are afraid of.
You mean you don't know? The monster that lives upon this very area?
Is it unusual that everybody sounds the same in this episode? Who is this so-called monster you guys are afraid of?
The monster. She lives upon this area. And whoever goes here is a dead goner. She'll eat you up like if it's her last meal. It's very true. She will devour anyone who stands in her way. Also, you are very pretty to say the least. Can I take you out on a date?
Or, I can take you out to the tallest building on Earth and push you off. How does that sound?
Gee. A little harsh, don't you think? Wait. Doesn't she look like Rose?
What the hell is that?
Oh no. She's coming.
Who is this monster you are speaking about? From the sound what we're hearing, I can already tell this isn't a monster at all.
I have finally found you, Torps. Now get ready for the beatdown of a lifetime.
Run for your lives. Save yourselves.
You're kidding me, right? This is the monster.
Come back here, you two. Keep running and I'll make sure you're dead for good.
Silver, is this the part where either if I should laugh, or just confused right now?
Honestly, I don't see nothing scary about this person.
You four. Why didn't you stop them?
Maybe cause you need the exercise? It's probably best for you since I see you picking on little kids. Rose, you did not just say that. Of course I did. Want me to say more?
Don't you dare assume my weight, you ginger.
Assuming your weight? Please. You're so fat that the only thing stopping you from going to Weight Watchers is the door.
Keep it up, Missy. You will be the one who will get my deadly beatdown.
Wait. Before you do that, you have something on your chin.
Really? Where? I don't feel anything.
No, not there. Third one down.
Third one down? What do you mean by third one down? Are you assuming I have a third chin?
Third chin? More like your double chin has a double chin. I think that's enough, Rose. You're making Alex want to pee his pants.
I can't stop laughing. This is too much for me.
That's it. You crossed the line. Say your prayers, little girl. You got some nerve coming to my playground and saying offensive jokes to me. It's a shame that you won't be saying anything once I'm done with you. Be prepared, little girl. You just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Is there a problem of me making fat jokes? At least when I do a handstand my stomach doesn't hit me in the face.
That's it. You asked for it.
I wouldn't recommend you do that, Rita. Things can go bad for you. It's such a shame seeing you picking on little kids again, Rita. I thought you stopped doing that.
Ugh. Stay out of this. This is my business, not yours.
Well, it doesn't mean that I can't get involved. Am I right?
Wait. Why do I sense something unusual from him? I don't know why, but I can sense real audible centigram energy from him. How? Who is he? I have never seen him before.
I don't care if you want to get involved. That just means more kids to have my beat down.
I tried warning you, Rita. I guess you leave me no choice.
Silver, did you see that?
I sure did. There's no doubt about it. He can use the centigram. But the way he uses it, it's weird. But what I want to know is, who the heck is he? I know for a fact that me, you, Joel, Skylar, and grandmother are the only ones who can use the centigram.
Sorry about that. She can be a real pain in the behind. I don't think we met before, have we?
No, we haven't. I'm assuming you know who we are.
Why, of course I do. You two are related to one of the strongest centigram users out there. Rose and Silver tell right. Even though I do not think it's appropriate to say that around this time. I know what happened to your parents. Tragic, I would say.
It's okay, just don't mention that often, please. My cousin gets a bit upset when someone mentions the past.
No, it's fine. I just didn't took consideration that anyone else would know about it.
No, it was my fault I mentioned it. I shouldn't have. I deeply apologize.
You still didn't say who you are.
Oh right. Sorry about that. My name is Sting. Sting Hickenbottom.
Hickenbottom, huh? I don't know anybody by the name Hickenbottom who can use the centigram.
That's because my father was a taller before, till he changed his last name to Hickenbottom.
So your father was a taller before? Doesn't that make us cousins or something?
No. Not at all. We're not related at all. But I guess you can say we're centigram related.
So your father was a taller. So he possessed the centigram then?
Yup. That's correct.
And you said we're no way blood related, but centigram related.
That's right. But just remember this. There's a lot of people with the last name that was formerly taller. In case you two didn't know. There's only 7 of us third-generation kids. But those 4 of them are somewhere in this world. They can possess either positive energy or negative energy if that's the case. Depending how they use their own powers.
Actually, there's actually 3 people we do not know.
Yeah, our cousin Skylar. So technically there's only 4 here, and 3 somewhere else.
Well, that's odd. I thought all of your family members tragically died.
It's a long story. But all I can say is Joel Toller is alive still.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Joel Toller, the Joel Toller, is still alive?
Yup. You know who he is?
Of course I do. He's one of the best centigram users out there. They call him the Blue Heaven Bolt of all centigram users. I've studied and learned a lot about him. Let's not forget about you two parents. I learned about them as well.
Oh brother. I don't even want to know my father's nickname.
Heck. I want to know my mother's. I bet you it's something awesome.
Oh, believe me. It is. Silver. Your father was one of the strongest centigram users who uses the centigram to gain strength. If I remembered. They called him the read machine of all centigrams.
Why did my father even accept that stupid of a nickname for himself?
And Rose. Your mother was one of the intelligent centigram users out there. She even inherited her the goddess of this universe's special winter power.
Marie was her name, right?
I'm sorry, but you were talking way too fast for me to understand.
Well, anyways, Marie was called the Winter Princess of all Cenogram users. And let's not forget the greatest and fastest Cenogram user out there. The Blue Bolt himself. Joe Toller.
Seriously? Who even came up with these nicknames? They all sound a bit cringe to me.
I can sense a bit of jealousy from you.
Jealously? Please, Rose. I just think the nicknames that were given to our parents is a bit out of place for them.
Nah. I think you're just mad cause Uncle Matsu got an unusual nickname, and my mom got an awesome nickname.
Whatever. I'm not going to sit around and constantly argue something so stupidly.
I wonder what my nickname would be if I was the best Cenogram user out there. It has to be something original. Something that nobody hasn't thought about.
Oh, I know. How about Prodigy? That's a suitable nickname for you.
Call me Prodigy one more time and I'll make sure 2017 is your last year on Earth.
Prodigy. How come she doesn't like to be called Prodigy?
It's a long story. But I can only say that Rose believes the word prodigy gives off this bad reputation towards her. In other words, she doesn't like to be called prodigy.
Being known as a prodigy is like a curse, because it's like you got all those terrible possibilities in life. It annoys me.
Hey, you don't have to tell me anything. I understand completely.
Hey, Rita is gone. I think Sting is here too.
Oh, hey guys. What's up?
Nothing much. Thanks for taking care of Rita for us.
What did you guys do to get her attention anyways?
We sort of ate her food cause we thought it would be a funny prank.
You do realize Rita will easily find out who ate her food, right? Well, anyways, where's Karen at? Usually he's always hanging out with you guys.
The sucker is at that damn holiday play. He went to go watch his girlfriend perform. I swear, he really doesn't got the time for us anymore. He's always hanging out with her.
Well, if you're going to ask me to go get him for you guys, forget it. He won't budge in that easily for you too.
Man, you're such a party pooper, Sting.
Rose. Just a reminder. Don't get friends that are like those two.
What about Alex and Sally?
Those two are enough. I can only stand one stupid person, and that's Alex.
Hey you, orange-haired girl. I need to ask you something.
If this is about a date, then you can go f yourself.
No, not that. I'm meaning to ask you a question. Do you know anybody with orange hair like yours? She's a bit shorter than you, younger than you. Do you know her?
Now that you mentioned it, she kind of does look like Karen's girlfriend.
There's somebody else that looks like Rose.
With curiosity. Yes, she does look like somebody I have seen before.
Now that you described who this person is, I believe I do know who you are talking about, though I could be mistaken for somebody else.
And your name is Rose, correct?
A younger girl, orange hair. This sort of reminds me of. No, it can't be. I thought only Universe 1 had the counterpart. How could that be?
Hey man, are you alright?
By any chance, do you know who
Now hold up. I got to ask you something. You said it was a little girl with orange hair, right?
Yeah. Why?
By any chance, is her name Rosie?
How did you know that was her name?
Idiot. Don't you understand? My cousin gets these visions that allows her to see her own counterpart. Especially the family she sees in that vision. And that's all from Universe 1. That's the main reason why people call her the prodigy. She can vision of what Universe 1 is like. But I want to know is, does this Rosie person have a family? A mother, a father, and an older brother? Also, are their names Boris, Doris, and Caillou? And if they are, then we got a huge problem on our hands.
I think so. I'm not sure. I only know Rosie and Caillou.
You have to be sure, Sting. Cause this is a huge problem for all of us Enneagram users, and the people in this universe. Tell me, where is this Rosie person at?
Don't listen to him, Sting. He's just fittering you to know where our friends are at. Listen, pal. I don't know who you are, but we aren't going to tell you shit. Got that?
No, he's right. Even though we hardly know him. Silver is one of the Enneagram users I can trust. And if everything you're saying is true, Silver, I'll help you as possible as I can. For you, me, and Rose.
Guys. I think we have a problem. Rose just vanished like a magician. I don't know where she went.
Son of a bitch. Why does she always do this for?
You're basically not telling me everything you know. What the hell is going on, Silver?
You really want to know? Okay. I'll tell you a little story that I like to call Destruction. 6 years ago, a terror destruction happened. In our city, a monster appeared to cause massive destruction to all of the Enneagram users. However, Karuki, the mastermind of all this, decided to create a human-like form monster named Zed. Zed created destruction to my city and killed both of mine and Rose's parents. Only reason why Zed attacked our parents cause he wanted the prodigy child. He killed Rose's brother cause he thought her brother was the prodigy. And the main reason why Rose was called the prodigy cause our counterpart, Rosie, was supposedly the smartest and most intelligent person of Universe 1. Now if I'm right of what I'm hearing, the Rosie you guys know is here. Which means that she must be the counterpart Rose is having visions of. In other words, my worst enemy is still alive. Zed is here. And if that dark energy I sensed is really Zed, the Rosie you guys know will die.
You're really kidding, right? This is just all made up to scare us, right?
Does my face look like I'm joking?
Oh no. That means Karen is going to die with her, Sting. I don't know why, but I think this guy is really serious about this. We should hurry up and find Karen. Sting? Are you okay?
Silver mentioned dark energy he sensed. Can it be really? No. It can't be. I know her. She wouldn't do these kind of terrible things. But if he sensed dark energy, that means he must have sensed Lolly's energy. But why would Lolly do this? It's not like her to be doing this. This is probably all a misunderstanding. I know Lolly.
Sting. If there's something you got to tell me. Now it's the time before we go find Rosie.
Well, the energy you sensed? I think I know someone who is a possibility. But I won't accept that it is her.
I would like to know who this person is.
No way. We won't rat out our friend. She wouldn't do that. She's too friendly. She's our friend. Are you guys talking about Lolly? Cause I know for a fact Lolly is not this Zed person you were talking about.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I need to speak with Silver alone.
Why? You really think it's Lolly? Everybody knows Lolly is not the person who wouldn't do such a thing.
Look guys, usually this is the part where I use my Enneagram to put you to sleep. But now is not the time. I know Lolly can't be the one who is doing all this. Lolly is someone who we can always rely on when things goes bad. But stuff like this that is going to happen, I can't let that go. Rosie has a family. Lolly only has us. That is why, if it is her, then I have no choice but to stop her from killing Rosie.
But you're not going to, you know? Kill her?
I'm sorry, but I can't make no promises.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll both get going then. Later, Sting.
You know, Sting. It's funny that you mention this Lolly person. You spoke about her like if she's a very trustworthy friend. It really reminds me of when my friends spoke about my cousin. And everybody knows Rose is a very trustworthy friend. Everybody from my city loves Rose as their own. Look. Sorry if I was being such an asshole earlier.
No, it's fine. I can tell that both Rose and Lolly have some similarities when it comes to protecting their friends.
I just realized something.
Remember how I said Zed is a human life form creature?
Yeah. But I don't get why Zed has anything to do with Lolly.
I forgot to tell you. Zed can also possess anyone he desires. In other words, he can go inside anyone's body to gain control of that specific person's body.
Wait. Are you trying to say?
Yes. Most likely. I believe that Zed is somehow alive, and he's controlling Lolly.
Well, what are we waiting for? We gotta save Lolly then. And my friends. They could be in trouble too, you know.
Your friend said they're at a holiday play, right? Do you know where it is?
Do you know how to teleport?
What type of person do you expect me as?
Well then. Let's get going. Follow me.
Alright, Rosie. Ready to finish this play? You bet I am. I hope it goes well. I don't think so, you too. Hey. It's Lolly. How's it going, Lolly? Nothing much. I heard you two were having a little play. So I decided to drop by and check it out for myself. Gina. Lolly looks a bit different. Now that you mentioned it. She does. Just the way she smiles, her stance, her hair, and her expression is somewhat different. Like evil different. Are you two bitches done looking at me? Lolly, that's very harsh what you just said. I never heard you say those words before. Is little Gina really upset by what I said? Well, I don't give a damn. I can say whatever I want. Spineless freak. Lolly, that's not very nice of you. What? The fact that I say shit to offend you, or the fact that your mother's death was absolutely hilarious? What? You didn't think I was going to mention your mother's death? You got barks, I'll give you that. But when it comes down to someone mentioning your mother, you just immediately look down like if it was your fault. That's enough, Lolly. You really hurt Gina's feelings. What is up with you? Shut the hell up, you orange bitch. You're the reason why I'm here. Your counterpart is a pain in my ass, so I'm basically taking it out on you. Better for me, that is. Kill me? No. You wouldn't do it. Oh yes, I will. In fact, look. I'm really an impatient person right now. So to make it easier on the both of you, Rosie, surrender and things won't go bad. Hell no, I ain't letting you take Rosie. You're not the Lolly we know. You're someone different. Well. Look what we got here. Gina finally grew a pair. What a brave woman you are. As far I know, the Lolly we know would not threaten her friends. Especially her closest ones. You're just a fake, a fraud, a scum. You're somebody who believes by threatening me would scare me. There's one thing that my dad told me, is that if you're a Delgado, act like a Delgado. Never be ashamed of who you are. Be brave, bold. Never let anyone underestimate you. Lolly killed your mother, by the way. Wait, what? What the hell? Gina, I'm scared. You haven't seen one of these, huh? Don't worry, once I fully blast this to you too, you won't feel any pain at all. Pity. I was going to let you live, Gina, but after that pathetic motivation speech you said, I now have a reason to kill both of you. Goodbye, you basic bitches. What? Where did they go? Oh man. What happened? Where am I?
Am I dead?
You should be very lucky that I saved both of you. If it weren't for me to know Rosie was at that play, both of you would been dead from the start.
So you're the one who saved us? What does Rosie have anything to do with this?
Rosie is someone who I need alive, rather than death, that is. And I already know what you are going to ask me. Why her? Well, you see, Rosie is someone that is somehow connected to me. I know this may sound strange, but Rosie is my counterpart that I have been looking for. Though she looks a bit different than I have visioned her.
So you're not going to kill us then?
When I see people like you, it motivates me to do whatever I can to protect them. And that's my promise. I will never go back on my word.
Gee, I really appreciate it. Although there's already someone that promised me that same thing.
It's that lolly girl, isn't it?
Yeah. How did you know?
Right when I got to the play, I overheard you talking to Lolly. It seems you and her are very close friends, right?
Of course we are. She saved me and my friends a whole bunch of times. Although, it's very difficult for her to be a part of the crowd.
Really, huh? Why is that?
The thing is that Lolly doesn't get along with the crowd too easily. Everybody from my town believes she's nothing but trouble. That's why we don't know where she lives. She's always hiding from everyone who talks bad about her. But when it comes to me or my friends, she's always there. People doesn't give her a chance to accept who she is.
How weird. The way this girl is telling me about this lolly person is somewhat sounds like me. I went through that type of trouble before when I was little. Wait, if that person who was trying to kill these two is really that lolly person, then why would she ever do that to her own friends? It doesn't make any sense. I got to ask you something. Was that your friend Lolly? Who was trying to kill you and Rosie?
I don't know anymore. I don't know if it is Lolly. The Lolly I know wouldn't do such a travesty to her own friends.
I see.
Hey wait. What about my dad? My friends? They could be in trouble.
Oh, there's no need to worry. I was ahead of time to notify my uncles of what is going on. Your friends and family should be okay.
Hey, not to be rude or anything, but just who are you exactly? I don't think I ever seen you before. Though you do look like my friend Rosie. Almost identical too.
The name's Rose. I guess you can say I'm new in town.
How funny. Your name is also identical to Rosie's. Speaking of Rosie, is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay. I guess the blast radius from Lolly's attack knocked Rosie out. But don't worry, no serious injuries.
Well, that's a relief. Hey, Rose. You said Rosie is your counterpart, right? I don't quite get that whole counterpart thing. What do you mean by it?
It's a long story. I can't say much. If I say it, you're probably going to think I'm crazy or something.
No, not at all. I won't think that you're crazy. You saved me and Rosie. It's the least I can do is listen to you, or at least help you with anything.
Well, in that case, I guess I can tell you what the hell is going on right now. Also, I didn't catch what your name was, by the way.
Gina Delgado.
Hey, that's funny. I have a friend who envies you.
Really? Why though?
Beats me. I guess it has to do with you and her being very smart. I don't know, I don't really pay any attention to her anyways. Her stories are boring to say the least. Hey listen, how about I take you and Rosie to my place? Right now I don't think it's safe to stay in your town. It's really quarantine at this moment.
You sure? I don't want to be a nonsense.
Don't worry. I'm just trying to keep you and Rosie, mostly Rosie, safe as possible.
But wait, how the heck are you going to take us to your place in such short time? I bet you live pretty far from here.
Perhaps I do. But that's what you think, Gina. Watch. You believe in teleportation? Just stay close to me. I'll teleport you to my place.
But that doesn't really tell me
want to know what is going on here. Half of the building from the back is completely demolished. And nobody knows how it happened. It's really pissing me off.
But what about Rosie? I'm really worried about her. And they're not letting us in the theater lot.
I'm telling you. It's that weird guy that knows your name, Dad. I knew he's nothing but trouble.
Hey Boris. What the hell is going on?
How the hell should I know? I've been asking the officers, firefighters, and the damn people who are in charge with the play.
Also, they announced the play is cancelled due to the explosion that occurred earlier.
Who cares about the damn explosion? I want to know if Rosie is okay.
I don't know, Doris. I'm also wondering if Gina is okay as well. This is getting ridiculous.
Why doesn't anybody listen to me? It's that weird guy in the white outfit.
Like I give a damn about your stuck-up spoiled daughter. I'm more worried about my own daughter.
Gina is not spoiled nor a stuck-up, you ignorant bastard.
You rich people are basically the scum on earth. Money this, and money that. I hate people like you.
Oh, says the person who constantly grounds his son for no goddamn reason. I also hate people like you as well.
I'm pretty used to it. It's no big deal.
You too. Stop acting like a bunch of childish men.
You wanna go, Delgado? I'll humiliate your rich ass to the ground.
Bet you can't. I'll probably end up grounding your old ass before you can.
I see what you did there. Good grief. Grown men fighting over something stupid. Look. Another weirdo coming to tell us something.
And who the hell are you?
I'm just somebody who's hero for fun.
Well, whoever you are, you're pretty much this close to have me come over there and beat your ass.
Hey! What the hell is wrong with you? If there's going to be any ass kicking, it's going to be me kicking your ass.
I'm sorry, Doris. It just hasn't been a good day recently.
If you guys are wondering where your daughters are at, there's no need to worry about it.
And why are you saying this like if you know us?
I don't trust him one bit. I think he works for that guy. Well, Caillou, you're right and wrong about there. Wait, did he just say my name? Look, here's the thing. I know who you people are. Except you with the blonde hair. I don't know you at all.
I'm Arthur Delgado.
Sorry. Still don't know you.
Really? I owned several businesses around the city. Businessman? Does that ring their bell?
I still don't know who you are. But anyways.
Well, that's a bummer.
Just let the man talk, you show off.
So I'm assuming you know me, my husband, and my children? But how do you know us?
You guys are the visionary that my niece has been having visions about. Although the way she described you people is different from what I imagined. But I don't recall her saying anything about another child in the family, and she's barefooted.
So your niece visioned us? That's a bit strange if you ask me.
But that still didn't answer my question. Where is my daughter? You said don't worry about it. You must know where she's at.
Caillou. Where the hell is Rosie at? All the actors from the play has exited the lot. I see no sign of her, nor Gina.
How the hell should I know? We're all wondering as well too. This guy right next to you knows where they're at.
Okay, anonymous person. Where is Rosie and Gina?
If everybody can stop interrupting me, maybe I can tell.
Hey guys. We're here. Is everyone okay?
Wait. Did they just appear out of nowhere?
For once, I think Caillou is right. They just appeared out of nowhere.
Just who in the hell are you people?
Do you people want to know where
Hey! What's up, Karen? Do you know where Rosie and Gina are at?
I would have known earlier if you two didn't show up out of nowhere, Sting.
Why are you guys keep interrupting Joel?
Okay. If I can't tell them without getting interrupted, might as well teleport them to where Rose is at. Hopefully she's at the house.
Seriously. Where is my daughter?
Thanks again for saving me and Rosie back there. Hey, it's no problem. Anything for you people. I gotta ask you something. Where did you get these clothes at? They're exactly what we originally wear. I don't know.
Guess the animator figured that having you and Rosie wear the same attire will have the audience questioned.
What audience?
Oh, it's nothing. It's what the animator have us to do on certain scenes. Yeah. You see, you guys like us breaking the fourth wall, huh? Well, we're only doing this to increase more time on this season premiere episode of season 3.
Who are you staring at?
It's really weird that this Rosie girl almost looks exactly like you, Rose. Almost as if it could be your sister.
I wouldn't say exactly like me. She looks a bit different than I envisioned.
Don't you think we should wake her up? I mean, she's been passed out for a while, Rose.
Really? How long have we been at this episode?
It's not that I'm trying to be rude. I'm just saying if it's okay to wake her up, maybe you and her can get to know each other.
I guess you can wake her up. I mean, it's not like she's going to cry about it if I tell her what's going on.
20 minutes later.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Don't you think you went too in depth of what you just told her?
All I told her was that her own best friend is going to kill her. Seriously, I saved her life and now she's crying about it?
I'm sorry, but she's been crying for like 20 minutes.
You guys don't really do this often, huh?
Not really. In fact, when it comes to stuff like this, we just go straight to an ad.
If this is another fourth wall joke, I still don't get it. I don't want to be here anymore. I want my daddy, my mommy, Rosie. Everything is going to be okay. We just gotta have faith. I'm sorry. I guess I just overreacted.
Nah, you think?
So, what you're saying is that Lolly turned into some kind of evil person. I don't know, Rosie. It just all escalated so quickly. Well, if that's the case, then you must know what's going on then.
If you're referring to me, then yes, I can explain everything to you. But I want to ask you a few questions first before I do explain everything. Alone, that is.
Okay.
Skylar, can you please take Gina to the other room? I got to speak to Rosie, in private.
Oh, okay. I'll just take her to my room then. I have a lot of neat stuff to show her.
I don't even want to know anymore.
I know this is a bit awkward for me, but I just wanted to talk to you. Just a me and you conversation.
You're not going to kill me, are you?
Hey, I guess you really are my counterpart. I was always the curious one when I was your age. Even though you're probably a lot smarter than me. I was afraid of a lot of things. Afraid how life will turn out for me. I was born to be this so-called prodigy that my family was afraid to have me go out in public. I was like the main threat of everyone else in this world, especially my family. We were all a threat. Not a lot of people where I lived didn't like us. We were the cause of all the destruction that happened. It was a disaster. Even it was hard for me to go to school as well. No kids didn't like who I was. Till I met two people that understood my struggles. I was such a lovable child towards my family. They absolutely envied my mother cause of how adorable, loving, caring daughter I was.
If you say I'm your counterpart, you must have had a brother, right?
A brother, a mother. I had it all, Rosie. Except I didn't know who my father was.
So, where are they now?
They're in a better place, Rosie. A place where they won't be harmed.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine, Rosie. It was bound to happen. My brother's death was a severe incident, while my mother's was a sacrifice. A sacrifice that I will always remember.
How sad. So you are the only one left in your family? What happened after all that?
Well, I was supposed to go into a foster home, but my uncle and aunt decided to take me in as their own, which it was least my uncle can do since my mother passed away.
You must have had a really difficult life, Rose. But what makes you think I'm your counterpart?
Well, as my counterpart, if anything bad happens to you, like death related, I will die as well. That is why I am trying to keep you alive at all cost. I know it's shocking, but I managed to live through it. But at the same time, living through this struggle is a real pain. But now that I finally found you, I'll do whatever it takes to protect you. Now do you understand?
Yes. I do. You really remind me of her.
You're talking about that lolly girl, right?
Yeah. She's always that type that will do everything for her friends. Me, Gina, and Ellery are her only close friends.
Yeah. Gina told me everything about her. I guess I can relate to her.
You guess? More like very identical from what I am hearing. Sorry if I interrupted your conversation. I was walking by to look for you, Rosie and Gina. Then I overheard what you were saying, Rose.
I know what you were probably thinking. I'm a weird person with a very unusual family history.
Not at all, actually. I think it's interesting to meet other people like you. Plus, your uncle and his partners saved me.
Wait, you're that kid from the playground? That means you know what happened to your friend Lolly, right?
Sort of. I can only remember a few from my point of view. Oh, by the way, Rosie, your family is here. I don't know how, but they just appeared out of nowhere.
My family? Where are they at?
They're in the living room. Come on. They're worried about you.
Come on, Rose. I want you to meet my family. Especially my brother and baby sister.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Hey, Rose. Can I ask you something?
Sure, I guess.
Look, I'm not one to be asking for advice very much. But can you do me a big favor?
And what favor is that?
Well, it's something that has to do with Lolly. You see, I do remember everything. I just don't want Rosie to hear about it. You see, there was this dark figure that came out of a portal. That dark figure attacked Lolly from out of nowhere. Plus, I think it went inside Lolly's body. You might know what's going on here from what I'm saying. Ness says you know who this dark figure person is, right? Well, I think it must have possessed Lolly.
I just knew it was him all along. But yes, I do know who that dark-figured person is. His name is Ed. I fought against him a while back.
Well, the advice that I wanted to ask you is, can you save Lolly for us?
Wait. Say that again.
Can you save Lolly? You really relate to her so much. I can't think of anybody else who can relate to her. And I believe you can save Lolly from that Zeg person.
You're really serious about it, huh?
I know deep down in my heart, you can save Lolly, even from the darkness she's been living with for such a long time.
Wow. That's very kind of you to say that. But what makes you think you can trust me?
Look, I'll give you some time to think about it. But I do trust you a lot from what you did to save Rosie and Gina. I'll leave you alone then.
These people, they all treat Lolly as their own. And now Ellery wants me to save her from the darkness she's been living with. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was. All of this is giving me a headache. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I just wish I knew who this Lolly person really is. The way everybody is telling me about her, just upsets me a bit. I don't know if that's weird or not. I want to help as much as I can. Help these people to have a safe life.
You have a big heart, Rose. That's why you're feeling this way.
Huh? Grandma? Is that you?
I've been listening to your conversation with your counterpart and her friends.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were listening the whole time. I just don't know what to do, Grandma.
Rose. I understand what you're going through. It's just that you have a big heart for others you care about.
You're right about there. I just think this is all escalating so quickly for me.
Rose, listen. You do what your heart and gut is telling you. I believe in you, my granddaughter. I believe you can do the impossible. That's how much confidence I have in you.
You really think so? You really have that much confidence in me?
I absolutely do, Rose. You are a taller. I know that my own family are brave, courageous, and strong enough to accomplish anything. I'm only telling you this deep down my heart. There's no reason to be frustrated, upset, sad about all this. It's only making you weaker. Don't let yourself down. There's that sweet smile of yours.
You're right, Grandma. Maybe all of this counterpart stuff is getting to my head. If these people want me to save their friend, then I'll gladly too, even if it hurts to try.
That's the Rose I know. Now, go on ahead and find that boy. Tell him you're willing to help out save this lonely girl. She must be very important to these people.
Okay, Grandma. I will. Thank you so much. You're the best. But wait. Do you know what is going on right now?
I am very aware, yes. But don't worry, if anything bad goes on. I'm always here, watching over my family. Nobody isn't going to mess with my universe, and my family.
That's why you're the best goddess this universe has to offer. I'm so glad my own grandma is a god.
And I have the greatest grandchildren that I have ever wanted. You, Silver, and Skylar. You three really mean the universe to me.
Come on, Grandma, you're making me shy right now. Well, Grandma, I better get going then. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Okay, Rose. I love you. I'll see you soon.
Well then, I better get going. Hopefully Allery is still with Gina and Rosie. Hey guys. Are you still in here? Huh? What's going on?
Look. I know this too much to ask for. But we all heard what you did in the past years ago.
Hold up just a moment. Before you say anything, there's a few questions I need to ask. Where in the hell did all these people come from? Second, why are those two boneheads even in here? Third, you look nothing like my brother at all. And finally, why is she not wearing any shoes? I understand that she's a baby, but when I was her age, I was wearing shoes.
Honestly, I asked the same question to my parents. They never gave me a straight answer. Are you here to criticize everyone in this room? Or are you going to listen?
I'm just following the script of this long-ass episode.
Oh, so we are actors this whole time. That actually makes perfect sense.
Shut up, Caillou.
Look, if this has to do with saving your friend, then I absolutely accept it.
Actually, your cousin told us everything about you. Seems you got quite a history, huh?
I'm not one for brag, but my history is a bit complicated to say the least.
The thing is that we've known Lolly for quite a while now, and we supposed you can help her. Even though it's a bit weird that you do sort of look like my sister.
But the most weird part is you really relate to Lolly so much. We figured you can save Lolly from the dark past she's been living in.
That's why me and Rosie told everyone that you can be the one to help save Lolly. You've conquered your fears and the enemies you fought.
Also, another reason is that you saved the whole world from this Z person. Meaning that you saved all of us as well. I know it's too much to ask for. We believe you're very strong enough to go save Lolly. What do you say, Rose? Are you willing to help save Lolly?
We have faith in you, Rose. It would be best if someone like you who can relate to Lolly can reach out and help her escape the darkness she's been living in.
We trust you, Rose. We all have faith in you.
All of you guys are something else. I have never met anyone who is in desperate need of help. Especially you guys want me to save your friend. I absolutely respect the fact that you all trust me. Even if you don't really know who I am. You trust me to save a certain someone who you guys have been telling me about. And if everything you said about this Lolly person is true, you know damn well I'll do my best to save her. Even if she's one of the strongest opponents I've ever faced. I will do my best effort to help her escape the darkness. And that is a promise I will fulfill. I never let anyone's promise down. Their hopes and dreams, I will never have them crushed. We live in a world of peace. World peace can be achieved when, in each person that is, the power of peace we desire, replaces the peace of power.
Hey Rose. You ain't doing this on your own. She's my friend as well. If that's the case, then I'm coming along with you. After all, I do want to see if you truly are a prophet.
Don't forget about me as well. I can't let anyone mess with my family.
If you and Skylar are going through with this, then I'm coming along too. Knowing you two, you guys cause havoc where we know.
Are you guys serious? You're willing to help me?
Of course, Rose. We're all Cenogram users after all. Plus, this is the first time I'll actually have some fun.
And I'm not leaving my family behind. We always stick together. No matter what.
If anything goes wrong, Rose, we all got your back. This lolly person could be strong. We won't fall back on you.
Well, in that case, guess I won't be going solo after all. Guys, you heard these people. They're counting on us to save their friend. We'll do whatever it takes to save her. You'll have your friend back in one piece. I won't go back on my word. I have never broken a promise, and I will never ever break one. And that's the truth.